Alright, now we have a backlight. Now we have a fill up. My god, I'm a cinematographer. No. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. How many times have I started the day into the wine cellar, food storage, and the wine factory? How many times is the answer to this question? By the way, how's the light now? I mean, I saw that I have a key on the window over here, and I added that one as a fill, and then that one is a... Leave me alone. I just started the day. Well, I don't start the day. I most likely just wake up, and the day's already started, and I just try to catch up. Or just go along. But yeah, my dad collects wines. Some are pretty old. By the way, there are 2 bottles of champagne somewhere in here. I don't know where. I think these 2, right over here. When I got born, that same night, my grandpa went and bought these 2 bottles of champagne, and that was my gift for my 18th birthday. Huh? Just had them here. I gotta get some potatoes. Look at that, potatoes. Never, ladies and gentlemen, repeat, never. You put your baking dishes you're gonna use into the preheating oven before you actually use the baking dish. Why? Because you burn yourself. Jesus. Any damage to the house? I literally just put it out, not realizing that I turned on the oven too long to that thing be burning hot. I just dropped it on the ground. And the funny part is nobody cares. I mean, my brother's only here. But I mean, I made a big mess. Well, not a mess, but sound. I haven't even drank my coffee. Leave me alone. I cannot even think straight, that's what I want to say. Willie Nelson, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Some people like to start their day with a cup of tea, with some honey probably. Maybe a bagel. Or maybe a cup of coffee and a cigarette. Who knows? We're not judging here. Well, my day, I am starting it into the kitchen cooking. And into the workshop doing whatever that is. I mean, seriously. Whatever floats. Right? It's a propane gas bottle through a hose, yada yada, through a burner, and a pot. A pot full with what? River stones, ladies and gentlemen. River stones. Why did I do that? Because I need to sterilize them. Now I'm gonna let them boil for a little bit, for only 2 or 3 hours. And after that I'm gonna take them out, put some cold water, put them in a terrarium. How about that? Good morning. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let me clue you in a little bit. Alright, so I just rearranged the terrarium of the leopard geckos, which is these 2 by the way. And right now I'm gonna put them back together. And, well, I'm gonna put them back into the terrarium. And that's how I rearranged it. A little more stones to the scenario, a little more sand. New sand, by the way, I bought new sand. And some freezing logs and a few boxes so they can hide and stuff. And that's calcium and water and another hideout. And let's see how they're gonna do in the new house. I don't even know how to start a sentence. Ladies and gentlemen, I do love writing and writing stories. And that's what I just, by the way, did all afternoon. I wrote a few pages on something that I'm working on. But damn, do I hate everybody when I'm doing it. It's different for everybody, but I heard that because I'm talking with some other people that write and I'm listening to a few podcasts and all that jazz, and pretty much everybody that's writing and is going through a little I don't want to say creative process, because many things are a creative process, but creating a story, crafting a story, when you go through that process, you fall in a very weird state of mind. It feels almost like you're under some sort of a drug, and you're so involved in something that does not exist, and at the same time you need to keep the perception that that thing does not exist. And sometimes different stories, the thing is not really that fictional. The thing that you're writing is not really that fictional. For instance, the story that I'm writing, it's something, again, really personal. Did you see the my conscience came to visit? Go find it on my channel. It's a video that I created and I wrote it, and it was so personal and damn, so much things that happen, and I just needed to express them somehow. Well, something like that I'm writing right now, but not that intense, I think. And yet at the same time, when I just stopped writing it for the day because I had to do other stuff. Ever since I cannot pull out myself out of that state of mind. I mean, and people are telling me stuff that I don't care about it. Get out, get out. It's just really weird. Awesome, weird, really weird. All right now I'm in the middle of my German lesson right now. Look at that, I'm writing stuff, and it's that lection over here. Do you want me to read you something? I remember a lot of things, by the way. Woher kommen Sie? Woher kommen ihr? Make it in plural. What did I write? Ich gehe jetzt nach Hause. Arbeiten Sie? Ja, nach Sie in der... ja, das sehen Sie doch. Klaus und Markus, was macht ihr? Ruhe. Ich spiele... the pronunciation is probably terrible. But still, I mean, I remember a lot of things. Wann fahren wir endlich los? Und wann kommt der Zug in Gras an? It's ankommen. You don't want to know. Good night. Should stop that.